What is this supposed to be? What is this? You're going to tell me with a straight face that this woman, after being banned from this platform, after being demonized publicly by multiple people, after being laughed at, lambasted, having all the attention in the world given to her, is actually being given primary attention on one of the biggest broadcasting networks in the country. No, look, I'm not even going to try to pretend like I am surprised, because frankly, I'm not. The UK right now is in a lot of hot water for a lot of very justifiable reasons, but this is not something that I really expected. I expected, okay then, this would only really be brought to light in certain niches. Okay, that one show where she was on and she was speaking about her emotions and how she felt doing it and whatever, fine, I get that. But the fact of the matter is, this has now reached documentary level. Why did this reach documentary level? The eyes that are present, the soullessness of those eyes. Look at those eyes. I came off Twitter for days, weeks actually. Unfortunately, I'm in this position now where I need to go and speak about the fact that one of the most publicly funded broadcasting networks since 1982 is now putting on this filth. But you know what? I think that's just part of it. What is worth watching anymore? What is worth being entertained by anymore? In this modern era, majority of the things that you consume are slop. Majority of the things that you put on, it's just slop. So what does a big corporation with a lot of money and zero viewership subscriptions do? I'm making assumptions on this, but what does that corporation do? They look at something that is very, very clearly disgusting, very clearly contrary to any form of normalcy that there ever was, and then they highlight it because it's easy, because it makes money. And that's the point of it. It makes money. But the fact that this is in front of my eyes, it hits something deep within my soul that makes me wish that the Salem witch trials didn't just end in the 1500s. Movies and film represent a reflection of society, but also, as of recent times, it also shows that it shapes the mind. For example, nobody ever in high school ever lived like Euphoria. Maybe this is just what I've been seeing. Maybe this is just the slop that I've consumed, that I have seen been consumed, that is being pushed towards me. Maybe that's just me. But even then, when you look at this, what do you see? 1000 Men and Me, the Bonnie Blue story. As if this is some form of expose, some form of dramatic piece that is present, that needs to be spoken of, as if this is the talk of the century. No, this is not. This is a whore. When adult content creator Bonnie Blue announced that she'd slept with, oh God, 1,057 men in 12 hours, was she dangerously pandering to male fantasies, or being an empowered sex-positive entrepreneur? Now, this is the problem that is present here. The way that this is worded, the way that this is framed, says this thing. Was she A, being a sex object to appeal to the misogynistic men, or was she being a whore, which is sex positive according to feminism? She is the true embodiment of it. Use your body to take the power back from men, enrich yourself, and break the glass ceiling of the patriarchy by not becoming a mother, by being who you want to be, by being free. You as a man want a healthy monogamous relationship with one woman that is going to be known as your wife, that will rape children, that will eventually carry on your name and legacy? F you and f kids. I've already said the outcomes of women in pornography. It's the same. Death. That's going to be the end of all of it. So why do we find the need to broadcast this form of degeneracy? It's only going to devalue women at the end of the day. What are women going to recognize? What are young girls going to recognize when they see this on Channel 4? A young girl that does not have any form of mother figure, that is surrounded by television a lot, that is exposed to these ideas early, especially on Channel 4. She's going to be exposed to these types of ideas, and what is she going to do? She's going to attempt them, if not attempt them, internalize them. And then when her behaviors match decisions that are subconscious within her, what is going to happen? I mean, we already know what's going to happen. I don't really need to tell you the outline. She's going to become exactly like her. Besides, this woman has already made it clear that that has been her intention. She wants to educate these individuals. Oh, I want young boys to know what to do and to just use me as a guinea pig.
Yeah. I just wanted a better life. And sort of, I guess, use me as a guinea pig.
Am I the last normal thinking individual yet? Am I alone in thinking this? I know about 400 of you are here, and majority of you here kind of watch, kind of listen. But do you really think like this? Should this documentary even have been a thing? I am not going to watch it, nor will I subject myself to such tripe. But is this something that should have even been allowed? I personally don't think that this should be allowed. I want to hear your views. None of you are going to change what I think about this thing. Outside of that, yes, that's just what I wanted to say. Just get on here to say my thoughts about the fact that I saw this. This woman is being exploited by her parents. Not only Lily Phillips, of course, but I think Bonnie, she said her dad was involved in it, her stepfather and her mother. Her mother was heavily involved in the organization of this entire thing. This is just a whole lot of lost people that are leading more and more lost people down an endless pipeline of death, destruction, misery, and lust-filled chaos. All for fiat money, all for meaningless money that eventually is going to get replaced by digital money. My gosh, I don't know the point of it anymore. I just think it's dumb. I think the Stellenbosch trial shouldn't have ended in the 1500s. I think we could have got a lot done if we figured out what fire could also be put to use for. Anyways, those are my thoughts on this particular situation. Hopefully I have nothing more to say, but my hopes, unfortunately, aren't going to be realistic, because realistically, as I've already laid out before you, this is only going to be happening more and more and more. But you know what? I still hope. So anyway, take care, everyone. I love you. I adore you. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye.